I always believed hard work could protect you from anything, but I learned the truth the day my boss fired me over a test that wasn't even mine. It started on a normal Monday morning when my boss called me into his office. His tone was cold and sharp, like he had already made up his mind. He slid a paper across the desk and said, "You failed the test we ran. You are done here." My heart dropped. I said, "What test?" He said, "Don't act innocent. We tested the whole staff last week. You failed and we cannot keep you." But there was a problem. I was never tested. I was on approved leave that entire week. I wasn't even in the building. So how could I fail something I never took? I told him that, but he smirked like he enjoyed watching me break. He said, "The results say your name and that's all that matters. So pack your things." I walked out shaking, furious, confused. My coworkers stared at me whispering. Some even believed the lie, but one person didn't, my friend James. He rushed after me and said, "Listen, I know something, you need to hear this." He told me that another employee, a jealous coworker named Rick, had been trying to get me fired for months. I got promoted twice. I finished tasks faster, I had better customer reviews. Rick hated all of that. James said Rick was bragging in the break room last week, saying, "Let's see how long the golden boy lasts after this test." My blood boiled. Every piece of the puzzle clicked into place. Rick had switched the labels on the test samples. He put my name on someone else's result, then handed it to the boss like a gift. I refused to let my career burn because of someone else's jealousy. I marched back inside, even though security tried to stop me. I pushed open my boss's office door and said, "You fired the wrong person, and I can prove it." He rolled his eyes, but I didn't stop. I pulled out my phone. I had messages, emails, everything that showed I was not even at work that entire week. I had photos with timestamps at home with my family. I had location data. I had proof. But the final blow came when James walked in behind me holding the break room camera footage. It showed Rick switching the labels on the samples. It showed him smiling. It showed everything. My boss went pale. He called Rick in, and the moment Rick saw the screen, he froze. He tried to deny it, but the video didn't lie. In minutes, security escorted him out of the building while he yelled and blamed everyone but himself. Then my boss turned to me and said quietly, "You can have your job back." I looked at him and said, "No thanks. I don't work for people who believe lies over loyalty." I walked out. The sun felt brighter. The air felt cleaner. And for the first time in a long time, I felt free. 2 months later, I had a better job, higher pay, a boss who respected me and a team that valued honesty, and Rick, well, rumor says he still can't find a decent job anywhere. That day I learned something powerful. Sometimes losing a job is not a loss. It is the door that opens to the life you actually deserve.